What's up everyone and welcome to the club! In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Sid from Ice Age. Let's begin today's lesson at the top center of our page and draw a circle for the nose. We'll move to a side grip, sketching with the flat edge of our pencil. Let's start from the very top. Just going to loosely work our way around towards the bottom of the circle and then back up towards the top. Now with our circle in place, we're going to add a couple guidelines. Let's start from the very top in the middle, sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom of our page. And then we'll add another guideline going across from left to right. Let's start from the center of our circle, extend this all the way out toward the left side, and then the right. Now we're going to mark off the inside edge of the eyes. From the left side of the nose, we're going to step all the way over towards the left. Just going to sketch a line coming down. And then we'll take that same distance over on the right and do the same thing. Now from this point, we're going to sketch a circle going out. Let's start from that point, going all the way around, and then bringing that back in. And I'll draw the same size circle on the right side. And then from here, we're going to fold the eyelid around the eyes. Let's start from the very top. I'm going to draw another circle going around and in. Come around towards the bottom, and then up on the outside of the eye. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Starting from the top, going all the way around, coming down towards the bottom, and then up on the outside. From the top left side of the nose, draw a straight angle line coming down and out, in behind the eye. And do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to place the mouth underneath the nose. Let's start over on the left side, curve the mouth coming down just underneath the nose, and then bend that back up. Now you want to shift the mouth over towards the right. Let's start from the corner, curve this in, and then bend that down. Just going to round out the mouth and pull that up on the right. Bend this up and out towards the corner of the mouth. Now it's blocking those two teeth. From the bottom of the mouth, let's step up, draw a short line going out towards the left, angle this up and out towards the top. Let's go back to the inside of the tooth, step up, draw a straight line going out towards the right, angle this up and out. Now we're going to see the bottom row of teeth over on the right side. Let's start from the center, curve this out, and bend that up, and then draw a straight line going out towards the side. Now we're going to draw the side of the neck coming down and then shifting over towards the left side. Let's start underneath the left eye, curve this in, and then bend that down, and then we'll bend this back out towards the left. Let's go underneath the right eye, curve this in, and then bend that down. Come down, and then bend that over towards the left side. Now we want to go back and erase some of these guidelines. Let's start with that center line going across. And one across the inside of the eyes. And then the one coming down the middle. And then we're going to push the iris and pupil towards the inside. Let's start from the left side, draw a smaller circle coming all the way around, and then back up. Let's go all the way over towards the right side and do the same thing. Now you want to add the nostrils along the bottom of the nose. Leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, curve this up and out, and do the same thing on the right. Round out the end, and then pull that back in. Now we're going to add a light trim around the mouth. From the corner, we're going to step up, just follow that curve, coming down underneath the nose, and back up on the right. Let's round out the ends, coming back in, and then we'll trace out the lower lip, coming down. And we want to go a little bit thicker along the bottom of the lip, round this out, and then go up on the right. Now let's add that trim around the inside of the head. Start from the left side of the nose, bend this out and then down towards the eye. Bend this around the mouth, coming in. I'm just going to follow the curve of the neck, coming in and then back out towards the bottom. Now that we have the basic shape of our character, let's go back with the tip of our pencil and start adding some details. We're going to start from the top of the nose. Just going to work our way around the left side. Just defining the edge and just readjusting the shape as we go. Now I'm just going to go a little bit lighter as we come down towards the bottom. And then darken up the line across the top of the nose. Just going to trace out the nostrils. And then we'll darken up the top of the nostrils and then fade that out as we come down towards the bottom. And then with the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to darken up the top of the nose. And then come down towards the middle. And then we'll fade that out across the bottom. Just working our way along the side. And then around the nostril. Now going back to the tip of our pencil, we're just going to refine that shadow. Just blending that out. I'm also leaving a highlight edge on the right side of the nose. Just darkening up the shadow along the inside and then fading that out. Now just tracing out the left eye. Just going to pull the eyelid up across the eye along the bottom and pull that up toward the point on the inside. Drawing a small highlight circle on the top left of the iris. Adding another circle in the center, going in behind the highlight for the pupil. And we'll darken up the center. I'm just going to shade in the outside of the iris, going around that highlight. And then we'll go back and clean that up. I'm also adding a light shadow across the inside and top of the eye, and just gradually fading that down. And move over and do the same thing on the right side. Starting with the top of the eyelid and just flattening out the bottom. Then again, just adding that highlight on the top, tucking the pupil in behind, and then we'll darken up the center. And then again, we're just going to add a light shadow across the top. Now we're going to go back and start tracing out the fold around the eyes, just coming in towards the neck, just lightly tracing this out. So we're going to come back and add a little bit of fur texture after. Let's round out the inside, coming up and just bending the head in towards the nose. Now moving down, we're just going to add some more shape to the mouth. Just bending the corners of the mouth, going out, and lightly coming across the middle, and bending this out towards the right. Now I'm going to add some shape to those teeth in the center. Just rounding out the corners and the bottom. Just bending this up towards the top. Now we want to separate the teeth across the bottom using this line as a guide. And start to stack the molars in behind one another. And then we're going to fill in the mouth, starting with the outside corners, just darkening that up. And along the top. I'm just going to work our way around the teeth and just lighten up that shadow as they come down towards the bottom. Let's add a shadow across the top edge of the teeth, starting from the mouth, and just blending that down. And we'll shade in the molars, starting from the back, and then working our way towards the front. Now using the side edge of our pencil, just going to work around the side of the head, just pulling these lines coming in, so we're casting some shadow and texture across the fur edge. So we're just softening up the edge, working our way in, and across the top, and around the eye. And we'll do the same thing across the bottom. Just intersecting that line and then working our way down. Let's go back to the left side, just darken up the areas around the eye. Again, using the side edge of our pencil. And we'll shade the area around this trim, going up towards the top. And you want to go a little bit darker around the eyes. Now going in with the tip of our pencil, we're going to add a little bit of texture to the fur. Just extending this out past the side of the head to create that soft fur texture. Just pulling this out across the side towards the nose. And we'll add that fur along the inside. Just lightly shade the inside of the head, going around the nose and the teeth. Now using the side edge of our pencil, we're going to add that fur texture and tone starting underneath the nose and just working our way out towards the side. And then from the mouth, we're going to work our way up. Let's darken up the lower lip. Then going back to the tip of our pencil, we're going to add some texture to that fur, starting from the bottom edge of the nose. Just pulling these lines going out towards the side. And then from the mouth, working our way up. I'm just going to lightly trace out the lower lip. darken this up. And using the tip of our pencil, we're going to add some texture going across the lip. Let's continue to add that fur inside the muzzle area. Just with these light lines going around the corner of the mouth, and then coming down across the bottom. Now we'll continue to refine that fur coming down the side of the neck towards the bottom of our drawing. I'm just going to add those hairs across the top of the eye with this bend going out and up. And then across the bottom. And we'll just tighten up those lines. Now we're going to go back and increase the contrast in our drawing. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Sid. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.